welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be restoring this gorgeous number 10. She is so pretty and she's in really good condition, except for she does need to be restrung. This leg is pretty much out of the socket and her hair could use a little bit of work and just some basic cleaning. She is a transitional doll, so she has the Pleasant Company neck stamp, but she has an American Girl body tag, and this is actually my favorite era of Girl of Today dolls. I just think that they are so well constructed. They have the best of both worlds. As far as I prefer kind of the hard vinyl, but I love the slightly thicker and heavier bodies and the pie bangs. So I am just so excited to get this girly cleaned up, and so then she can be a part of my collection. So let's get started. Okay, so here we are in my kitchen, and one of the first things I want to do is wash her hair. But I'm gonna start by actually giving her face a little clean with the Magic Eraser, just to make sure that any dirt doesn't transfer to her hair while I'm washing it. So as I get going here, I do want to throw out there that this isn't intended to be a tutorial, more just me showing you some of the many techniques I use to restore a doll for my personal collection. Her face is now clean, and now I can get started on washing her hair. And this, I think, is really going to help her hair a lot because it's feeling kind of dry. So I'm going to start by giving her a little bit of a mist and brush out with some water and one of these just the wire brush. Now that I've got her brushed out, I'm going to kind of keep these bangs forward because I don't want them to keep including themselves in the rest of her hair. I want them to be her, bangs. Now I'm going to be using this shampoo, and this is the one that I use on all of my dolls when I wash their hair. It is the Pure Zero Moroccan Argan Oil repairing shampoo. I don't use a conditioner on my dolls ever. I just use a shampoo to clean their hair because their hair is made of plastic ultimately, so it's not going to take in any of the moisturizing things that a conditioner would deposit into like human hair. Like a conditioner is not going to deposit anything into a doll's hairs. And then I know a lot of people prefer to use like lukewarm water, but my favorite thing is to actually use scalding hot water, like as hot as I can stand it anyways. But when I use really hot water on it when I'm washing it, it will definitely smooth out the hair. So I realized you probably couldn't see very much when I gave that first rinse. But I just did really hot water, and now I'm going to be taking the shampoo, a good amount of the shampoo, like just a nice glob, because she smells a little musty and she's not going to be a musty girl in my collection, that's for sure. And now for another really hot water rinse. So I'm being very thorough with the rinsing out of the shampoo. I don't want there to be any soapiness, especially up near her wig cap. So now that her hair is done being washed, I'm gonna kind of brush it out a little bit. And then what I'm gonna do is actually remove her head from her body so that it can dry down. All right, and now I'm just gonna brush her hair out how it's supposed to be. All right, so here she is. with her hair all washed, and she does have, you know, some longer pieces in the front, but we'll clean all of that up as well as some of this later. But for now, I'm going to set her here in the edge of my sink so that she can drip dry. And now we're going to work on her body a little bit. So her body is going to need quite a bit of work. As far as limb tightening, she's going to be completely restrung. I'm going to do all 4 limbs. And I'm also going to just wash her cloth body because, like I said, she smells a little bit musty and I want to get that smell out. I'm going to start by taking out all of her stuffing. Now that I've got all of her stuffing out, and I just put it in a bin like this just to keep it all in one place, I'm going to cut all of her limbs loose. So I'm just going to cut each of these elastic pieces right between the brass insert here and this white cup. This is very sketch for me because you see this scar right here? This like triangle is literally from me cutting a doll's limbs off to restring her and slicing into my hand. And literally I had to call my brother to like help me bandage it up. So now I just have her cloth body here, and like I said, I'm gonna be washing this. So I'm just gonna put it to the side for now, and I'm gonna start working on her limbs. Now I'm just cleaning each limb with a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and I really like to do this while the doll is disassembled. That way I can get all the way to the top of each limb. Here you can see these little flowers on the bottoms of both of her feet, and I tried scrubbing at them but they didn't come off, so they're just gonna stay as like a little symbol of her past life. And here you can see just how dirty she was with the clean arm on the left and the dirty arm on the right. Next, I am hand washing her cloth body using my regular laundry detergent, and I'm making sure to rinse it out really well before laying it flat to dry. Now that it's dry from washing, I'm going to use my steamer to further smooth out her hair. Like I said earlier, this isn't really a how-to video, but if you are looking for more of an instructional video on restoring doll hair, Jonathan or I Dream of Johnny has a wonderful tutorial on his channel, which I will link in the description box. Drying off her face so that I can trim up her bangs and the ends of her hair. And I know this might upset some of you, but that's okay. She's staying in my collection, not yours, so no worries. This is some elastic cording I'll be using to restring her, along with these brass inserts. Both will be linked in the description box. These are the tension cups from inside of her, along with my needle nose plier that has a wire crimper and some scissors. So I'm cutting 4 pieces of elastic that are about 5 inches long each. Then I'm taking one end of the elastic and shoving it through the tension cup and grabbing it with my pliers to pull it through. And then taking one of these brass guys and doing the same. Next, I'm taking my pliers and squeezing really tight multiple times so that I know that it is secure. And I did this with all 4 pieces. Magic! Next, I am boiling some water in my tea kettle on the stove. And once the water is boiling, I put all of the doll limbs in a glass bowl, and I'll be dumping the boiling water in. And then I'm arranging all of the limbs so all of the holes are fully submerged. And then covering with a towel for like 3 minutes. Next, I am drying the limb off, and using my needle nose, I'm going to pull out the other tension cup and old elastic. And while the limb is still hot, I can easily pop in the other tension cup with the new elastic. Now I'll use these 4 tension cups to reattach the limbs to the cloth body, which I won't show, but here's a fun transition. I'm also not going to show me restuffing her, so here's another fun transition. Alright, so her limbs are nice and tight and her vinyl and cloth body are all clean. So now let's just get her put back together. I am so excited. Okay, here she is, all dressed in her adorable meat outfit. She is looking so cute. I am obsessed. I love her hair. She just looks so good, so Y2K, and I am obsessed with her. I'm so excited to have a number 10 in my collection. That is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing because I love to make American Girl videos. Again, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.